Hey, this is Ryan Fowler with Tide 1029 as we wrap up our coverage here of Alabama defeating Western Kentucky. But I got to tell you, inside that locker room, it did not feel like a win, especially inside that media room when you had a chance to talk with the players and listen to Nick Saban. Nick Saban calling it the most embarrassing win he's ever been a part of. He also gave some unique adjectives as he described a conversation with Lane Kiffin. Was asked, what was the arguments like? You could see that Lane Kiffin and Nick Saban were going toe-to-toe there for a couple of minutes, or maybe it was just a one-sided conversation. But Nick Saban did not call those arguments. He called those butt chewings, but he used the other word. I'll let you fill in the blank. So Nick Saban calling them chewing. So they were not arguments he called, but you look at Alabama. Was it a look-ahead game for this team? Were they overlooking Western Kentucky as a team that should have grabbed their attention? Nick Saban talked earlier throughout the week that the practices did not go their way. Were not very focused. You could see that today. It was a very sloppy performance. I think when my biggest concern right now is the offensive line. The offensive line has got to get better. The stability of that right guard, whoever's going to be that, Alphonse Taylor. You look at Ross Piercebaker, that could be some possibilities there. But you have to find some stability. You've got to be able to jail as an offensive line. That's a concern that I have right now about this football team. Nick Saban did not go as deep onto the rushing attack as I thought he would. He said that Western Kentucky's defense really prohibited them from trying to run the football. But Alabama had a sloppy performance. Nick Saban, I've covered him for 10 years. This was one of those that you could see that he was extremely upset. This was not coach talk following the Western Kentucky. So inside the locker room, inside this press room, it was not a good look. It was a very somber feeling from Alabama's team over beating Western Kentucky 38-10. As we wrap up our coverage, remember to subscribe to us here at YouTube, Tide1029.com. I'm Ryan Fowler here at Bryant-Denny Stadium.